Hello there. Welcome back to Introductory Accounting Info. Still working on the question paper of November 2023. So on this question paper, we're going to make a continuation of last video for the preparation of a statement of profit or loss. But in this video, we are going to prepare the statement of changes in equity, and we are going to use the net profit figure that we found in the last video. And the net profit figure is 88,518. So on the preparation of statement of changes in equity, we are going to calculate the closing capital figure. So we're going to start by highlighting the formula that we use to calculate closing capital. So the formula that we use to calculate closing capital is say closing capital is equals to our opening capital, and then we add net profit, which is this figure that we have here. And then if we have any additional capital that is introduced during the year, we add additional capital, then we subtract our drawings figure that we have in the present. So this is the formula that we're going to play on question on the statement of changes in equity. So if you come to our answer section, you'll see that we have got the statement of changes in equity for the year ended 31 May 2021, which is the end of the year. And then the balance in the beginning of the year, that is 1 June 2020, is going to be our opening capital figure. So we go to our question try to see what we have in terms of opening capital. Remember, the opening capital figure is will be given in the trial balance. So this is our opening capital figure, which is 1,723,780. So we can just go there and put that as our opening capital. So we are saying 1,723,780 of opening capital. Then obviously we are going to add now our net profits. We can now add our net profit, and then our net profit figure, the one that we said we calculated in the last video, and this is the figure that we have for our net profit, which is 88,580. So we are saying here 88,518. So if you go back to the question to try to see if we have the additional capital that we have here, you see that the question doesn't have additional capital. Remember on the additional information, we are only given the figure for closing inventory. So we don't have additional capital in this question, so we can skip this one. Then we look for drawings. So for drawings, you see that we have it there. It is our 113,600, which is this one. So we are going to subtract drawings there, and then finally we find our closing capital. So we are saying now less. Before we do that, let's just try to first add so that we get the total here. So we say if you add 1,720,780 plus 88,518, you're going to get 1,812,298. And then we now less our drawings. Remember, we're saying less, so we're subtracting, so you can just go and check, recheck again the figure that we put for drawings, 113,600. So we come here, we are saying 113,600, and then we subtract. And then obviously, when we say 1,812,298 minus 113,600, we are going to get 1,698,698. So this is our closing capital figure. So here on the description, we can just say our balance at the end of the year. So balance at the end of the year. So this is what we have. So this balance at the end of the year now represents it represents our closing capital. So we say this balance that we are having here now is representing our closing capital figure. So obviously this is the figure that we're going to carry on to put in the statement of financial position on the balance sheet as our equity or capital. So remember the other name that we give to capital. Capital also can also substitute the word for capital with equity. They mean the same thing. So don't confuse the two. When you say capital, you just say equity. So this is what we have, guys, according to this video. Those of you subscribe, please subscribe and share. We are still coming more videos to prepare for exams. Yes, for this video, I'm signing out.